Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. Today we have my Boxycharm by Ipsy, so let's get into it and check it out. Boxycharm by Ipsy is a $30 box. If you want, you can sign up to get the boost. It will add $15 to the cost of your box. And on the months, if you are an icon member, on the months where you get your icon and not your Boxycharm, your boost will be in your icon. One of our members did let us know that they signed up a couple of months ago for the boost and they haven't received it yet. So I think there still is a waiting list, but I have always found it to be worthwhile getting on that waiting list because it adds $15 to your box, but the item is usually way better in price than that. This is what it looks like. I've got some kind of palette in there. Our paperwork says Ipsy Boxycharm. Spring into self-care. Love that. Love the red hair. Wish I would make my hair that color. As a child, my hair leaned way more red, of course, than the brown that it does now. If you saw me out in the sun, you'd believe my story because my undertone is very red. Spring into self-care. Nourish your skin. Savor a sweet treat. Soak in the beauty of nature. This month, indulge in life's simple pleasures and let your glow run wild. Okay, we are going to need Mr. iPad. I have him here because we don't get paperwork with our Boxycharm. First out, they chose this for me. It is the Beauty for Real Lip Revival. That is what it looks like. Well, that's what the box looks like. Let me show you what the lippy looks like. Oh, it's pink but clear. That's kind of pretty, kind of retro looking. Let me get my hand out of the way so you can kind of see the neonness of that pink. Isn't that cool looking? Just for the record, they choose 2 items for you, and from categories that they put together, you choose your other 3 items. This is one of the ones they chose for me, and it has a $21 value. It says it's Raspberry Beret. It's a raspberry pink. Meet your lips' new BFF. This gorgeous lip oil, packed with jojoba, mango, and aloe, this glossy gem keeps your pout silky smooth and oh so hydrated. Plus, the plush applicator is a total game changer for effortless shine. I have so many lip oils from my City Beauty line that I use every day, multiple times a day, that I will tuck this away because I have one of my grandgirls who's a teen now. She's been a teen for a year. Really loves lippy, so I will set that aside for her. Next, they chose for me the Girlactic The Essentials palette, or the Essential, yes, not plural, the Essential palette. I had this before. If not, I've had something that looks very much like this. It has a $52 value, and it says the stunning eyeshadow palette features 12 staple shades ranging from soft tone hues to shimmering browns and berries, and even a sparkly topper. Pigmented and long wearing, each color effortlessly applies. I thought it said apples, and I was like, apples? Applies. It applies like velvet to help you create timeless looks for any occasion. Okay, let's check it out. These colors do look a lot like me, I will say, and I love that. You guys know I love it when we have a starter color that I can do a base on my eyelid with. Those are very pretty. Will I use them? I might. If they apply nicely, this does look like a palette I would use. So let's put the, oh my goodness, I went straight in to the shimmers up top, and they are so creamy and nice. Those are gorgeous. That's what the 4 of them look like on. Very pretty. Yeah, I will definitely use this. So this was a good choice. I love that. Choice by them, not me. This is one of the ones they made for me. The next 3 are the choices I made. You've probably noticed by now, I have no lips on. These are just my lips. I didn't even put an oil on because I didn't want to interrupt the quality of how a product would work. So I came lipless because I figured I'm opening 2 Ipsy boxes, this one and my regular Ipsy. One of them has to have a lippy in it, right? That's what I figured. I just also opened my edit sale from my last Fabfitfun, and luckily I have gone back to, I'm going to keep these up here. These were in it. I'll link it at the end if you didn't watch it. But it's just the Beekman 1802 facial cleansing wipes. I used to keep those up here always for my cleaning up, and then I decided I would be ecologically friendly and go to washcloths, and they just don't work as well. And now I can very easily take off eyeshadows. Next out, yay, this will solve my color problem maybe. Yes, well, would you like in on it? It is a Tower 28 lip jelly, and it is in pistachio, but it's pink. Shine On Lip Jelly in Pistachio. And they call it Milky Pink. Get the best of both worlds with this Gloss Meets Balm hybrid. It delivers a soft tint while nourishing with apricot kernel oil, raspberry seed oil, and rosehip oil. It's hydrating, non-sticky, and oh so comfortable. The perfect everyday lippy. Did I say that it has a $16 value? Well, let's put this on. Even though it is a light color, I really feel like I would like something on my lips. That is the color. It's kind of pink. I worry a little bit that it's too light for me. I do love that it's Tower 28 because I think it's clean beauty, right? I think I'm going on the record. Tower 28 is clean beauty, so it does appeal to me that way. It's just a nice little doe foot at the end of a clear stick, which I always love those. Okay. This is just almost no color. If you put it on in a clump, you can see that it has that color, but once you get it on your lips, it's the color of lips. Had I realized that, I would have set this aside for my girls too, because I have all of my City Beauty lippies and I have some non-color ones in them that I use constantly, but they won't mind if I only tried it once, or I'll give them the option. It feels really nice though. It doesn't, even though it's a gloss, it doesn't feel sticky. I mean, I'm sure if I was in the wind, my hair would stick to it. But it doesn't feel at all tacky or like it's pulling on your lips. It feels really nice. Generally speaking, I like the Tower 28 products, so that worked perfectly. Okay, next I chose the What's Up Beauty Rose Hippity. Rose Hippity. I like the name of that. It is a matte liquid blush. Is that what it says? Yes, matte liquid blush. And it's got a $25 value. It's in peachy pink, and it says get ready to glow with this stunning blush that blends effortlessly for a smooth matte finish. With a sponge applicator for flawless application, the liquid formula is packed with skin-loving ingredients like rosehip oil, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid to help hydrate and brighten. Okay. Well, let's see what this looks like on me. Luckily, there's me, my mom, my daughter, my 4 granddaughters, and we're all kind of a different skin tone. Oh, wow, this is even covered. So if it doesn't work for me, it'll work for one of us. Take it out. It's like a poofy at the end. I imagine I'm just going to squeeze it. Am I squeezing it? Is it coming out? Please don't blow off the top. Am I doing something wrong? Hold on. Let me read about it first. How to use. Pull off the cap. Twist the tip to on. Okay, there's an arrow. You'll never be able to see it. It's the same color and it's in off. So we're gonna twist, okay, we're gonna twist that cap over to on. Good, we read about that. And squeeze the tube to release the product onto the sponge. Wow, this tube is like half full at best. I mean, can you guys see? I mean, it was like that. And then comes right up to the top. Ooh, that should be plenty. Oh, if you let go though, quite a bit of it goes back down in. That's it on my hand. That seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. Here, let's, like we do perfume. That'll be better. And then I can show you it lighter and darker. So that is the tone on the side that absorbed more. You can see it's just barely here. And then that is what it looks like. Not a lot of smell. So we need to turn it back over to off. And I may give this a try. Since I have started using the Merit products, I am really discovering cream products more. You know, trying to work up a glow, and I used less blush today. You know, I'm of the age where we did our blush here. And then they were like, oh, we're gonna need you to stop doing that. Just tap, tap, tap right on the cheek, on the apples of your cheeks. That's where you put your blush. And now I've noticed that so many of the influencers online that are makeup influencers are back to focusing here. And this is actually better for me because I come with so much natural pink. Anyway, point being, I am trying to use creams now and it's working a little better for me. My next choice was Natasha Denona. It is an eyeshadow palette. I don't believe I had this one. I love Natasha Denona eyeshadows. They're just the best. I love her formula. I usually love her color stories. Oh, wow. Oh, I love this one. Oh my gosh, that is not a shimmer. One of my issues with these small palettes sometimes is it's quite often all shimmers, or all shimmers but one, and then the one color that's not is like a high. So we almost never have a good base color. This one not only has a good base color, but it has, for me, a good crease color. I don't like my crease colors as dark as a lot of people, so oh my gosh, I love this. This could be my new favorite everyday palette. It is the Hot Topic palette, T-A-U-P-I-C, Topic. It says it has a $20 value. What a bargain for Natasha Denona. Ready to steal the spotlight? This travel-friendly palette features 5 iconic shades from Natasha Denona's best-selling glam eyeshadow palette. With cool taupe tones in her signature creamy matte and metallic formulas, this palette is your go-to, effortlessly transitioning from soft daytime looks to bold evening glam. Well, let's go. Man, I love her formula. Lightest to darkest. Well, these are the first 4. Those are so nice for everyday colors. Yeah, these are really, really light colors, but that is who I am. So that works for me. This is a great everyday palette that I think I could enlist. I'm gonna use my thumb to get this last dark one here at the edge, that I think I could enlist even when I am making videos. That is it. Over here is the darkest. Yeah. I like that a lot. I think that that is a fantastic travel, everyday palette. Love that choice. I'm also kind of surprised at the $20 value because I'm pretty confident we used to get those in boxes and they used to have like a $45 value. I'm not saying that a $20 value isn't much more realistic. I'm just kind of surprised they're admitting it. I guess that's probably the best way to say it. Okay, last out we have my boost. So I always go out and do my own choices. I try and pay as little attention to what they've chosen for me, and I try not to really focus. I know this sounds weird, but I try not to really focus on what I've chosen. I want to pick the things that I want, but I also kind of want to forget about it so that when it comes, you know, we're unboxing it here together. The only thing I pay a little more attention to is the boost because it is adding in that one product $15 to my box, and it's usually really great choices, and I want to be sure and have the one that's best for me. And this month it was the Tatcha Indigo Overnight Repair. It has a $92 value and it says it's a redness reducing, and you guys know my face is always wanting to be red, cream with soothing Japanese indigo that visibly calms irritation and strengthens the moisture barrier for calm, luminous skin after one night. I read the ingredients. I believe I can use it. Now, there are products in it, ingredients in it, that I don't know about. So I never know. I never know when I'm gonna wake up with red and rashy, or sometimes it takes days. I could use something for a week or two, and then all of a sudden it builds up, I guess, on my face, and my face is like, nope, we're done with this. But this felt like it was really worth giving a try. And just like all of Tatcha things, it is gorgeous and it is sealed and it comes with its nice little gold spoon. And I usually just take my nail and kind of punch in at the seal so that it doesn't change the look of it. Ooh. No scent. If somebody was holding this under my nose and said, what do you think this smells like? I would say, tell me when you're putting it there. I can't smell anything. Let's take just a little bit off the lid. I moved it over to this finger. Oh, that is nice and thick, but not at all greasy. Oh my gosh, that feels so healing. They're not wrong. That feels amazing. Let's wait and see how it absorbs. It feels like it's going to absorb. It is heavy. When you first put it on, it feels heavy, but in a good way. You know, I don't feel like, oh, this is just gonna lay there and I'm gonna stick to my pillowcase. It doesn't have that feel. It just feels like if you needed a balm, a really, really, really smoothing. The difference in the backs of both of my hands, you probably can't tell. It made that so creamy and relaxed. My skin, you know, the crepey skin that you get, you may not know. But as you get older, you get it even on your hands. It's completely relaxed. Well, I'm gonna give this a try, and I will try and remember. Reach out if I don't remember and you would like to know. I will try and remember to talk about this because I know this is a pricey one, but if it works in reducing redness and all of that, oh, that would be amazing. It's so heavy too. It's a nice quality piece. So $92 for that. It cost me $15. So even with the extra $15 I paid, this one product doubles the value of what I paid for the entire box in just this one product. For my boost, I received the Tatcha Indigo Cream. My choices were the What's Up Rose Hippity Blush. That was kind of fun. The Tower 28. It's what I have on. It's a lip oil. I do really like it. I was thinking for the girls, but I do like that it feels almost like I have nothing on. It's not even trying to stick to itself. This Natasha Denona little eyeshadow palette, oh my goodness, it's amazing. Look, on the back now, they're even telling you where to put it. So they're calling this one Transition, this one Crease, this one Center Eyelid, this one Inner Corner, yep, I agree, and then this one Outer Eyelid. So that's basically how I would use it, except for this one that they're calling Transition, I will put over, kind of like I did today. I have on actually kind of brown colors today. And I did a basic white all over, and then I did something very similar to this in Transition, just right at my crease and then up, because I have hooded eyes, so it kind of makes it look less hooded, they say. And then I use the darkest one kind of here on the outside edge, from here to here, about halfway in, and I just blend and blend and blend and blend and blend. And then I take my light one and I do it on the inner corner of my eye. So I only use 4 colors. This is 5, so you have some options. And then they chose for me the Beauty for Real Lippy and the Galactic eyeshadow palette. So lots of things to play with this month. Love that. I will put the information for Ipsy down below in case you want to go over and check it out. I am in no way affiliated with Ipsy. I pay for my own bags. They don't send me anything. There's no quid pro quo. Hashtag non-spons. So it's just, it was the first bag I did on the channel, the original Ipsy bag, the first brand I did on the channel, and I really like it. I still really like it. We talked last month about how Boxycharm, I always felt kind of outdid Ipsy, but when Ipsy took over the Boxycharm, kind of the middle box, I was iffy about it, but I feel like they've really brought it back to life. I mean, this is a fantastic boost in a fantastic brand. Natasha Denona, love her. So I'm on board. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you taking the time to be here. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you don't already, follow the channel, and I will see you again really soon. Have a fantastic evening, guys. Bye.